probably one of the prettiest guns that has ever come. Not quite as pretty as the Henry original video that we did, but we have another Henry here. And I have been told that I am not even allowed to touch this firearm during this review, so I have to put some gloves on because I'm not allowed to get my grimy, gruddy fingerprints on this one, because this one is pretty. We learned a lesson from the Henry original video, but what we have here is a Henry Silver Boy. And this thing, like I said, is probably the nicest firearm that I have ever owned, personally. As you can see, I haven't even taken the tags off of it, so we'll just go ahead and do that really quick. Tags are off. Good deal. That thing is beautiful. The writing is embossed here. It's even got some fill in it that matches the silver fill. I mean, again, probably one of the nicest firearms I own. Very nice silver finish on it. This one is in .22 long rifle. It's in a bunch of other calibers as well, but it looks like it will take short, long, and long rifle on it. Standard buckhorn sights that we're used to, but I like this one specifically because it has the octagonal barrel on it. I don't own any firearms with an octagonal barrel until now. So what we're going to do is I have a mixed bag over here. It loads. Take the tube out right like that. And mixed bag of ammo. We're not sure if this is actually going to work or not, but we're going to count, see how many it holds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What are you doing, boss?
5. Don't screw up my count. 6. Don't screw up my count. I'm not good at math. 7, 8.
What you got?
9.
10.
That was 10. Was it 10?
That was 9.
9. 10. 11. What do you got?
Am I messing your count up?
That's a very pretty gun too.
It is a very pretty gun too, isn't it?
What is that?
This is the Henry Silver Boy in .22 Magnum.
Well, you just totally screwed up my count, so...
I can't help it. Your attention span is that short, but...
Well, while you load that one, we're going to count these ones, right?
Okay.
The right way. Forward. Now, this does not have a block that comes out of the bottom like the original. It is a Henry... it is a modern Henry, so
it's a repeating rifle.
Yeah, it doesn't have the block that comes out of the bottom that lifts the cartridge or anything like that. So, here we go. So, count for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16.
16.
Yep. So I screwed up the lever action there on that one. I am not a lever guy, but I am today because
well,
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, let's see what .22 Magnum holds.
All right.
So, 1, 2.
Keep going.
12. 12 is it.
12 is it. All right.
12 is it. So, we will put the magazine tube back in.
Truth be told, I wanted the .22 mag and he took it. So, I don't own a .22 Magnum, but I also only own one other .22 rifle as well, and it sucks. It's made by Ruger.
Hey, if you're done whining, I'm going to shoot.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
All right, guys, we are back here at the plate rack. The shootsteel.com plate rack is a 5-plate rack, and it's also lightweight, so you can carry it around if you have to. Ours has been in the same spot for forever because we are lazy. We are going to run the plate first with the .22 and then with the .22 Magnum. So here we go. Oh, gosh, man, I tell you what, they could just extend that magazine tube out to like here, and I could do that all day, because that thing is awesome. I do feel, I'm not allowed to do that. I can feel a little bit of heat in the octagonal barrel from basically 2 magazines through it now. I mean, the gun just feels nice, and usually we see a brass bead up front here on a lot of the Henrys. This one is silver to match the silver boy, and I actually really like that. It picks up a lot better than that kind of like brass color out front. It really jumps out at you really quick. We're gonna see how you do with the 22 mag. Don't miss any, because we'll all make fun of you. I'm gonna put this down right over here. Daintily put it down on the table.
Yeah, a little more horsepower here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rub it in.
Ah.
Well, unfortunately, I broke our chronograph the other day, so we can't chrono the rounds to see what they're coming out with. But we know what 22 typically does, and we know what 22 mag typically does.
Right.
Be looking out for a series on how powerful is 22. We got an idea coming up for that. Should be a lot of fun, and the Henrys will probably be in that video. So, oh, you can see your, yeah, I bet you can see your 5 o'clock shadow in that thing.
Oh, yeah, right now, buddy.
Yeah?
Right now.
I can see your face in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, check this out.
Yeah. Yeah. You see the camera? Showing everybody what camera we use, right? Yeah. What do you think there, big guy?
That is a sweet, sweet gun. It's smooth like butter.
All right, we have all the targets set up in corners. These are shootsteel.com close range rifle targets. We typically shoot center fire rifles with these, so they may or may not make a whole lot of noise. But I'm gonna start up close and work myself all the way out to 50, and then Doc gets a turn with the 22 mag. Here we go. Up close. That was easy. See, I told you they don't make a whole lot of noise. In fact, I can't even hear those. I don't know if you guys can, but this one should be, there we are. All right, let's go to a little bit bigger target down there. In our 50-yard plate, suck this sucker in there. Oh, I didn't get any on that plate. I'm gonna have to go for some redemption on that one. Now, the one downside to the Henry rifles is it's not drilled and tapped on the receiver for a rail, but you do have the ability to punch out your rear sight right here. As you can see, that little thing right there, remove the buckhorn sight, and you get a cantilever that will allow you to mount optics that way. So it's a little bit of a workaround, but I have used them before. They do work really well, and you'll probably see this gun again. The ones that we prefer are the Skinner bases. Andy Skinner over there, I hope I got his name right, at Skinner Sights, that we should have some of those in the mail. We just didn't have them in time for this review. So hopefully we'll revisit these guns with some optics on them and see how far we can stretch them out. So it's time for 22 Magnum.
Ooh, Magnum. Just that Magnum. The sound of that. Here we go.
See if you can get the 50.
Oh. I find the same problem with these rifles that you found. The magazines aren't big enough. These things are so much fun to shoot.
Yeah, I do.
They're just...
I'm going to take another magazine, and I am going to hit that 50-yard plate.
I'm not sure we wasn't hitting it, to tell you the truth.
You don't think?
Yeah, because, I mean, that 50 plate down there is like an inch thick. Yeah. I mean, that's like serious iron hanging off that, that rigid conduit.
It may not make any noise.
It just may not, because I was ringing these ones here, but
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Henry Silverboy.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. Now, hey guys, if you guys have any particular ideas that you would like to see done using the Henry Silverboys, if you guys have any ideas for 22 or 22 Magnum videos that you've always wanted to see done, post in the comment section down below, and we will definitely visit those, because, shooting 22, an excuse to go out and shoot a bunch of 22 in a day, we're always looking for that, right? So if you guys...
I think we're going to be shooting a lot of rimfire, coming up here in 2017. It just, they're fun to shoot. They're, you can go out and spend an afternoon, and they're really user-friendly for anybody. That's the cool thing about it. I'll tell you what I'd like to do is I'd like to get some kids out here.
Oh yeah.
Do a little gun safety with them.
I don't have any kids. You know some kids, don't you?
We can find some.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can find some. Somebody's got kids.
Yeah, Mud Girl's got some nephews or something like that.
Absolutely.
We'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, get some kids out here, get them into shooting, and these are the perfect guns to do it with right here. Go through a little gun safety with them, and
they can use your Henry Silverboy. Dude, 22 Magnum's where it's at. I'm kind of irritated with you because I don't own a 22 Magnum, and this gun is way cooler than the 22. I have to say that. Like, if you're gonna get one of these things for your kids, 22 Magnum, and they can have that thing into manhood, because this is the gun I want right there. So
you still don't own a 22 Magnum.